Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Do not mind my hair. I need a haircut. Don't even mention it in the comments. We back with a new video. Kanye's worst crash out to date. Without saying too much, let's go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so within the last 48 hours, Kanye West has officially crashed out. Like, I genuinely believe this is the worst PR stunt he's ever done in his entire career. And I genuinely believe he's just gotten to the point to where he just genuinely does not care anymore. He's officially said, F it, I'm going balls to the wall. I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to feel how I feel and say what I say. I suppose whatever the hell he's been going through in his life has pushed him to the edge, to the point to where he has now pulled up in a impromptu interview with.
First of all, doing a interview with academics is crazy. Of all people you gonna do an interview with is academics. That was wild. And second of all, Kanye went crazy. Like, he was already crazy, but he went like ape shit after Kim left him. That's when I think he went crazy. And then she got with Pete Davidson. If my girl left me and she went with Pete Davidson, I'll do the, no, well, I wouldn't do the same shit he does, but I will go crazy too. Like, you gotta, I'm not gonna call him no slack, but still, it's like, damn.
With a streamer slash YouTuber by the name of DJ Academics, who originally blew up off of the Warren Chirac YouTube channel and who now runs the Academy YouTube channel and the DJ Academics YouTube channel. He also posts on Instagram too, mostly hip hop rap community related content. However, lately he's got into contact with Kanye and met him at his hotel room, right? Kanye provided the location.
What the fuck is Kanye wearing? What the fuck is this? Yo, what the fuck? Oh my god.
And the deets, and this is what happened.
How you doing, brother? Good, chill. That's crazy. Kept the light. Kept the light, man.
So as you can see, DJ Academics is
It's a nice spot, I'm not gonna lie. It's a nice spot.
actually stepping into Kanye's hotel room before he actually flew up
Damn, that's a hotel room? That's nice. That should look like a home.
to Japan for, I suppose, a weekend getaway. But later in the interview, when DJ Academics got acquainted with Kanye, meeting him for the first time in his life, I mean, he had to be nervous, right? You know, he was getting a little comfy on the couch, wondering where they were going to do the interview, what shot they were going to get, how everything was going to go down, right? Kanye goes off to another room to, you know, put on his outfit, because that's what celebrities typically do. They have outfits that they don't wear to an interview. They get ready with makeup, a fresh set of clothes, you know, do their hair, etc., etc. Pretty standard stuff for celebrities. So Kanye goes off into the other room, and then this is what basically happens when he finally comes back out.
What the hell is this nigga wearing, bro? What the oh my goodness. How is this Kanye West? What really went wrong that made him turn to this? Oh my goodness. This the same guy that made Donda. What happened to him, bro? Oh my god.
Wherever you want. You can sit right here. Yeah. What do you think?
Yes, Kanye came out of the room with a all-black KKK outfit
This
from
is
top to
fucking
bottom, the
wild,
cone head
bro.
and the infamous full-body robe drapes and everything. I mean, listen, Kanye, bro. At this point, you gotta understand that most people will look at this and be like, you've lost your complete fucking mind. I mean, I have my theories as to why Kanye's doing this, right? I'm not really gonna get too deep into it. You know, they say Kanye's manic, they say Kanye's crazy. But at this point, I genuinely believe Kanye West.
What is that haircut, bro? There's a bunch of shit Kanye has done that is just so out of this universe, but this takes the cake.
Knows exactly what he's doing, and I think he's just a troll. I think he's a provocateur. I think he wants the attention, and you know, I do think he has a way of exposing a lot of corruption in society, the music industry, people blackballing him, corporate espionage, fraudulent activities, the people and puppeteers of the music industry, and who actually runs shit. Like, I get all of that. You know, this is nothing new. Kanye's been doing this for decades, right? Just in different ways, platforms, in his music, on TV, on Instagram, on Twitter, on different social media platforms. But at this point, I don't know what kind of strat is going on here. Why does he have a black KKK robe on? It's just all so.
And the fact is, the crazy part is that there's still gonna be Kanye stans out there that be like, nah, he was doing it for this, this, and this. He wasn't really trying to. There's gonna be defenders out there for Kanye. That's the crazy part. That is the crazy part.
Oh, confusing.
Now, do you want to talk to me or stand when I'm here?
Bruh, academics look so confused right now, bro. He doesn't even know where to look, bro. Do you see this man's face? Like,
academics, like he just got that face right there is fucking crazy. This man looks shocked. Yo, he was like, I did not sign up for this shit.
like, let's zoom in right now. Look at this man's face.
That is
Like this.
crazy.
I mean, I'm letting you set this on right now.
Bro, this man was so caught off guard. He said, I'm gonna let you set up the design right now, bro, because they were setting up the shot for the interview. But it was just so crazy how this man was caught off guard. Like, he really didn't know what to expect. He didn't know how to react. It's just honestly fucking hilarious.
Nah, you know the funny thing is I really wanted to wear it yesterday, but I thought they would like put me in a hospital for my outfit.
You think? Now, later in this interview, Kanye goes on to rant about how he believes people would actually use him dressing up as a KKK member as a means to put him in a hospital, I suppose, under a 5150, right? Where you forcibly lock somebody up under a mental health crisis, right? This was the strategies used against Britney Spears and lately as well, Wendy Williams, I believe. However, in this case, Kanye West believes that this may have been a possibility for him given the attire he supposedly wanted to wear in public.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they would put me in the hospital for my outfit,
So even yesterday, I'm watching the video, and I'm like, who do you think, like, someone else gonna do? That's what the tweet said, or the video said. Who do you think that is, and what do you think? Obviously, you said they're saying things that how you feel at the moment.
Honestly, just watching this right now again, because I watched the entire stream the day it was aired, feels so surreal because you can see Kanye West's eyes through the mask, and I don't know what the hell Academics was thinking in this moment. His heart must have been racing.
If I'm Academics, I'm like, fuck this interview. I am out of there, bro. I am out. I am not standing here getting myself associated with somebody like this, bro. Nowhere close to this guy. He is crazy.
And it must have been so surreal just talking to a legend like Kanye West, one of the greatest musicians of all time in hip hop, rap, and just pop in general, right? Contemporary music, knowing full well that under that KKK outfit is Kanye West, just looking at him through the mask. It's just weird as fuck, man. Good God.
And some people might feel like they're rough like feathers. Well, who do you think would bear that much that they would want to play in your life? Because you do feel like your life is living through, right?
Yeah, I think I definitely when I started.
Bro, I gotta pause, bro. This feels like a late night Adult Swim episode. I swear to God, it feels like one of those fever dreamish ass, mind bending, out of this world Adult Swim episodes you would catch as a kid when you were been supposed to be asleep, but your parents didn't know you were still awake, and you would see some shit like this on TV and be confused as hell.
Bossing up for my kids. I definitely feel. I got me this. Yeah, I definitely feel that I was pushing.
I don't know what he's doing over the audio, but he is ruining it. I guess he don't want to get copyrighted, but what the hell, bro? I can't understand a word he's saying.
Life to the limits by pushing into the truth. Like we know I wasn't surprising when I put that image up of my youngest daughter.
But later in this interview, Kanye goes on to a long rant about our tiny-hatted friends in the Middle East. He talks about Kim Kardashian, his baby mother. He talks about Cardi and I believe Travis leaving him off the album because of the people who control them, telling them that they couldn't put Kanye on the album because of his recent antics or, the general image he has right now going on. And obviously the people who control these record labels obviously are of a certain lineage or religion or group that Kanye West has been repeatedly disrespecting. So that's another component of that. But an important part of this interview with DJ Academics, he begins to ask Kanye, what happened to being a Christian in Sunday service? How did you go from that all the way to now where you are now, being a provocateur, saying everything you're saying about the Jews and back to making secular music and with the whole Bianca Sensori situation. Basically, he's made a complete 180 to an entirely different personality now.
Now when people are seeing how you're speaking, they're like, what happened to that yay? Like, how do you get from there to here? What changes or what do you then realize?
I'm evil. It's the real power of God. No white people, no black people, nobody can tell me what to say, think, talk, or who the fuck to be. And I'm happy everybody's so interested in me being me. I'm so happy that just me doing exactly what the fuck I want to do and saying exactly how the fuck I feel or what I say is so interesting to people.
This was the most awkward part of the interview. Kanye went on the tangent of expressing how he feels, and DJ Academics is just looking at this man through the mask, into his eyes like, completely understand, Kanye, I understand. Everything you're saying right now makes complete and total sense. I'm just happy for the interview. Nah, I'm just playing. Yo, shout out to DJ Academics for even actually making this interview happen, because that's crazy. I don't think many people in this world could even get into contact with Kanye, much less have a full-blown hour interview with this man. But as for the rest of the interview, Kanye begins to start throwing.
He had a whole interview with him. Whole hour. So you just sat there sitting next to somebody in this costume for an hour? I don't care who you are, bro. You wearing this next to me, I'm out of there.
Around a whole lot of F-word slurs, and I'm not talking about the F-word curse. I'm talking about the one that starts with F and rhymes with maggot. I cannot show that on my channel for obvious reasons, but Kanye begins to throw that around about 100 different times throughout the duration of the interview. So yeah, but honestly, I'm surprised the original interview is still up. I mean, at the time of this recording, the video has over 1 million views on YouTube. So yeah, guys, do let me know your thoughts and opinions down below about this. What do you think about Kanye? I don't know if this would be considered a
Kanye he's an attention whore. It's that simple. He loves when people talk about him. That's literally what he said right there. That is wild. Thank y'all for watching. If y'all want me to watch something else, leave it in the comments, like and subscribe, and I will catch y'all on the next video.